Lesson 4.2 on properties of isosceles triangles. Now let's start today's lesson by doing a little bit of quick review on some previous vocabulary. First of all, recall that an isosceles triangle is a triangle with two congruent sides, exactly two congruent sides. And in addition, base angles are angles opposite congruent sides in an isosceles triangle. Today's conjectures depend on remembering these two vocabulary terms. So again, an isosceles triangle is a triangle with two congruent sides, and base angles are angles opposite the congruent sides in an isosceles triangle. Now, the first conjecture in today's lesson is the isosceles triangle conjecture, which says that if a triangle is isosceles, if we begin with having a triangle that is isosceles, we can therefore conclude that its base angles are congruent. If a triangle is isosceles, then its base angles are congruent. And how about its converse? Well, again, starting with the original conjecture, if a triangle is isosceles, then its base angles are congruent. Remember that the converse of a conjecture involves taking the if and then portions of the conjecture and flipping them. So instead of beginning with an isosceles triangle, we're instead going to begin with just a triangle whose base angles are congruent. So the converse of the isosceles triangle conjecture says that if a triangle has two congruent angles, then we can conclude that it is an isosceles triangle. Thus concludes today's lesson.